After winning independence from Britain, the United States faced a new challenge: survival. The revolution was over. The colonies were free. But freedom alone was not enough. The new nation was weak, divided, and drowning in debt. How did the United States transform from a fragile experiment into a functioning republic? Today, we explore the early republic, the era that shaped the foundation of American government, politics, and identity. Let's begin. A new government begins. In 1789, the new Constitution officially went into effect. And the nation elected its first president. George Washington. He wasn't just a leader, he was a symbol of unity. America's capital was not yet Washington, D.C. The first government met in New York City. Washington knew something important. If this new republic failed, the world would say democracy doesn't work. So he moved carefully. He formed the first cabinet, including Thomas Jefferson, Secretary of State; Alexander Hamilton, Secretary of the Treasury. And that's where the first big conflict began. Hamilton versus Jefferson. Hamilton believed in a strong central government. He wanted a national bank, federal control of state debts, a powerful economy based on industry. Jefferson disagreed. He believed power should stay with the states. The economy should focus on agriculture. The Constitution should be interpreted strictly. This debate created America's first political parties. Federalists, led by Hamilton. Democratic Republicans, led by Jefferson. Politics had officially begun. And it would never be peaceful. John Adams and political crisis. In 1789, the French Revolution exploded in Europe. France had helped America during the Revolution. Now France expected support. But Washington refused to choose sides between France and Britain. He declared neutrality. This angered both political parties. Later, tensions grew with France in the XYZ affair, where French agents demanded bribes from American diplomats. America nearly went to war. The young republic was fragile, and surrounded by powerful enemies. Trouble abroad, France and Britain. After Washington stepped down voluntarily, setting a huge precedent, John Adams became president. During his presidency, Congress passed the Alien and Sedition Acts. These laws made it harder for immigrants to vote, allowed the government to jail critics. Many Americans were shocked. Was this freedom? Or tyranny again? Jefferson and Madison secretly wrote the Kentucky and Virginia resolutions, arguing states could reject federal laws. The debate over federal power was just beginning. The Revolution of 1800. The election of 1800 changed everything. Thomas Jefferson defeated John Adams. For the first time in history, political power peacefully transferred between rival parties. Jefferson called it the Revolution of 1800. No war. No violence. Just votes. This proved the Constitution worked. The Louisiana Purchase, 1803. In 1803, Jefferson made a shocking decision. He bought massive land from France. From Napoleon Bonaparte. The Louisiana Purchase doubled the size of the United States. For $15 million. But was it constitutional? Jefferson wasn't sure. Still, he took the risk. Then he sent explorers west. The famous Lewis and Clark expedition. America was expanding fast. War of 1812. Tensions with Britain returned. British ships were stopping American vessels, impressing sailors. In 1812, President James Madison declared war. The War of 1812 was messy. Washington, D.C. was burned. The White House destroyed. But then, victory at the Battle of New Orleans. Led by Andrew Jackson. The war ended in a draw. But Americans felt proud. Nationalism exploded. The era of good feelings. After the war, political conflict temporarily decreased. President James Monroe led during the era of good feelings. But problems were growing under the surface. The Missouri Compromise tried to balance free and slave states. The Monroe Doctrine warned Europe to stay out of the Americas. America was becoming confident. But slavery and sectional tension were rising. The unity would not last. Conclusion. The early republic was an experiment. It survived. Political division. Foreign threats. Economic struggles. War. It established. Peaceful transfer of power. Political parties. Westward expansion. American nationalism. But it also planted seeds of future conflict. Slavery. States versus federal power. Regional division. The nation had survived its childhood. Now it was entering adolescence. And the storms ahead would be even greater. Subscribe and explore the untold history of America, the wars, the ideas, the people who shaped a nation. Watch my other videos and dive even deeper into the story.